So the WSL is back. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. This is Matchday Live. It is Arsenal women against Bristol City. It's all coming up the other side of this. So it's Matchday Live, Arsenal women against Aston Villa, against Bristol City, sorry. Greg says, after that rubbish, let's see the goal show us how it's done. Indeed, the men's team, of course, just lost if you watched that game with us. Really, really disappointing. Miss Pink Socks is with us. Hi, Gooners, how you doing? Good to see you. Greg says, at last, Stina and Russo starting together. Yeah, so we have a look at the team news quickly before we start. This is the team then for Arsenal. Oh, hang on, I'll take that. Sorry, I'll take that comment off, Greg, because we want to get the team on. So for Arsenal, in goal, it is, of course, Sabrina D'Angelo. There at the back four, Fox, Rubenway, Williamson, Catley. In midfield, Little, Palova, and then Russo will be playing just ahead. And then on the left, it is Caitlin Ford. On the right, Beth Mead, and of course up front, Stina Blackstenius, who scored the winning goal in the cup final. Who else would it be? On the bench then, Manu Zinsberger, Katie McCabe, Chloe Lacasse, Laura Wainwriter, Taya Goldie, Vivienne Leah, and Katie Reid. So the Bristol City team, and in goal it is Powell. They're back for Rogers, Aspin, Connolly, Napier, Syme, Skrzakis, Morgan, Thaystrap, and Lisa Evans, of course, our former player, playing for Bristol City today. They are, of course, bottom of the WSL. So, yeah, the Arsenal team pretty much as we kind of expected it to be, really, wasn't it? I suppose in many ways. It was the team that sort of finished the cup final almost, isn't it? In fact, it is the team that finished the cup final, apart from the goalkeeper. So Sabrina D'Angelo's getting a game today ahead of Manu Zinsberg. Well, actually played pretty well in the last couple of games, to be fair. Leah Williamson's back as well, of course, following a great game for returns for the Lionesses the other night. So she's back in the team, of course, today. Let's hope she's going to produce another brilliant performance. Again, I'm sure she will. We want to get her back to her best, don't we, as quickly as possible. But, of course, the key in the game today is that Stina and Leslie partnership, isn't it? You imagine Leslie is going to be in that deeper number 10 role, probably her best role, actually, in the team. And I think Stina, with her running in behind, she is our top scorer with 16 goals this season. I wouldn't be surprised to see her add to that today with a goal or two. I'm sure we will see her doing that. But let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see what happens in this game. Obviously, I expect Arsenal to win. Let's get your score predictions in, guys. It should be easy enough for Arsenal to win this game, shouldn't it? So let's see. The man that says, we're waiting, we're here, we're waiting to go. Terry says, good evening, Richard, Greg, all in the chat. Come on, you Gooner girls, indeed. Terry says, love Meadow, but I would have put her on the bench today. Yeah, I kind of agree. She's not been at her best, has she? But anyway, maybe she needs to play her way back into form. Greg says, evening, Terry, ready for a goal first. Well, let's hope so. Royston is with us. He says, maybe Arsenal's men need to put wigs on and turn up next season in the Women's Super League. They should be favoured. Well, I don't know if they'd even win that the way they're going at the minute. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with this Arsenal women's team. Next season, we're going to be fine. We're getting ready for the kickoff here, of course, at Meadow Park. And we just want to finish the season strongly. You know, we probably won't win the league, will we? Key Weaver says, any reason why McCabe is on the bench? I don't think she's on the bench. I don't think she's on the bench at all. I don't know whether she's got some injury issue or an illness. I'm not really sure. But we shall see. Lee's giving us a £2 super chat. Thank you much, my friend. He says, come on, you gooners, give us something to smile. We need something to smile about, my friend. We do, don't you? Don't we? So thank you very much for the £2 super chat. If anyone wants to give a super chat, please feel free to do so. It helps to support the channel. Terry says, not halfway after watching that crap, at least 6 needed today. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Has anybody heard what's up with Katie McCabe then? Because she's not on the bench, is she? And she's not obviously in the starting team. I mean, to be fair, Steph Catley is fine. We've got no problem with Steph Catley, and not really at all. So, but yeah, it's a little bit of a surprise that she's left out of the squad. I'm assuming there must be an injury issue there or something like that. You would assume, wouldn't you? Anyway, the teams are coming out now on to the pitch here at Meadow Park. Arsenal, of course, will be wearing the red kit. Bristol City in their away kit. It's the third time we've played Bristol City this season. We did win the other 2 games, not exactly as easily as maybe we thought we might have done. It was 2-1 away at Ashton Gate in the league. Katie McCabe scored both those goals, actually. And then we won 3-1, of course, here in the Continental Cup. It was Frida Marnham, Lotta Wooben Moy and Stina Blackstenius with those goals on that particular occasion. And yes, we have looking to beat them again for a 3rd time this season. And I'm sure that we will. SM's gone there. I'm going to go for 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 will be great. Let's just get the win. We've had that as well. So I actually said in the preview show the other night, I went for 5-0. I think we'll maybe have to be patient for the goals. I think they may come later in the game, most of them, but we've got far too much quality not to win this game fairly comfortably. So I am going to say 5-0. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm sure Stina will score at least 1 or 2 of them. Let's hope so. LG says both men and women's teams are an utter disappointment every season. It's in the club's DNA. I'm sorry, LG, but did you not watch the cup final 2 weeks ago? Look, that's behind me there. Look, did you not see that? What's disappointing about that? 2 years running, we've won a cup, my friend. 2 years running. Come on. Jamie says, can we watch it live here? Oh, no, McCabe is on the bench. I do apologise. Kate McCabe is on the bench, so she's probably been rested. Terry says, SM, what about the score in the second half? Well, let's just win the game first, shall we? Let's just win the game. We've got Tal says, greetings, Richard Gooners. Nice to see Stina and Sabrina start. Enjoy the game. And yourself, my friend, thank you very much for dropping by. Leander says she's on the bench. It's because of the number of yellow cards she has. It's tactical. Well, it could be, yeah, maybe, obviously, suspension, but I don't really... It's not that important now, is it? When you look at the state of the season, I suppose, if she has to miss a game next week or whenever. But I think she's just been rested, actually. So we'll see. Miss Pixos has gone 3-0. That'll be good, won't it? Leka says there, we'll be able to see the game here. Unfortunately not, because we'd get shut down. But we'll give you full commentary, so don't worry. You won't miss anything. Well, you'll miss about 10 minutes because I need to go and do something at 7 o'clock. But anyway, we'll worry about that when it gets to 7 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be 3-0 up by then, and it won't matter too much. So, yeah, there's been a few comments coming in. Rajas is with us as well. He says, hi, Rich and all. After a long time for the women's game, it just switched off the TV after Watkins scores. When will the men become serious? Well, when we get a proper manager. That would be my answer to that one. SM says, I'm going for a 4 or 5, hopefully in the second half. Yeah, I'm definitely going for 5-0. I think we'll smash these today. LG says the Continental Cup shouldn't be the club standard. No, we're not saying it's a standard, but there's 4 trophies that we can win every season. And if we win one of those 4 every season, we've done okay. I'm not saying it's enough. No, absolutely not. We should be winning the league. And I'm sure next season, with this team that we've got a lot of new players. I'm sure we're going to go on and challenge even strongly next season. I really believe that we will. And I think we'll go on and yeah, I think we're going to go on and have a real good go at things next season. I think this season was always a little bit transitional, wasn't it? You know, we were never going to get the best of Leah. We was never going to get the best of Beth, and obviously Laura's out. Anyway, it's going to be Bristol City to kick off. They are all in black. They'll be attacking the goal to our right, which is the south stand here at Meadow Park. Arsenal, as we like to do, attack the north stand in the first half, which we've done quite a lot of Meadow Park this season, and it seems to have worked quite well, doesn't it? Arsenal, of course, in red and white. It's going to be Bristol City. Get the game off and underway. We are off and running here at Meadow Park, the return of the WSL for Arsenal. If you didn't see earlier on, in Chelsea got knocked out of the FA Cup, so their quadruple's gone down to a double, and even that seems unlikely because they've still got to get through the Champions League, and they're battling away at the top of the league. But we can cut their lead to 3 points today, and our Chelsea are going to completely fall apart. Or we're going to get an early chance. The ball's in the box. It's Stina. Oh, she was just held up, and she's won a corner though for Arsenal. Almost a goal inside the first 30 seconds there. Stina Blackstenius it was, trying to get in behind. Couldn't quite get there, and in the end the ball was put behind for a corner for Arsenal. Terry says we've had more than Salty FC this season. Welcome to America. Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, that corner's gone short inside the penalty area. Can we get the ball across? Oh, not quite. It's a goal kick. Strange corner routine that was. Steph Catley it was, bursting forward, and she picked up a little injury there, which is not good to see, is it? But she's going to run that off, I'm sure. It was a short corner. She got the ball back again. Steph Catley got in between 2 Bristol City defenders and then tried to get it across, but it came back off her. And it is a goal kick. Roger says there, just come to know some time back, Chelsea have been denied a treble too. Absolutely. Absolutely they have. And they can't even get a treble this season. They might not win anything. Wouldn't that be a shame? We would all be really disappointed if Emma leaves with nothing, wouldn't we? Especially after what happened at that cup final. Her behaviour that day was disgraceful, and her comments afterwards are even worse. And even her press conference the other day, why couldn't she just apologise and say, look, yes, I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong. She kind of said it in a roundabout way, but why couldn't she have just come straight out and apologised and said, look, I'm sorry. We can't, as coaches, behave like that. Whether we're a female or a male coach, we can't behave like that. She needed to come out and say it, didn't she? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Caitlin Ford on this near side. What an impact she made in that cup final, setting up the winning goal and numerous other chances as well in the time that she was on. And she's won a throw for Arsenal on this near side. Throws the ball in to Stina Black, to Alessia Russo just inside the box. Stina touches it off though to Caitlin Ford. Now it's with Steph Catley. It's with Caitlin Ford again. Steph Catley's got a little bit of space here on this near side. Pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area. Maybe not the best option there. Anyway, Bristol City have given the ball back. You do feel as though if Arsenal can score quite early in this game, we're going to go on and win this game really comfortably because we're already dominating the play. Leah Williamson steps in there, finds Lotta, Woburn, Moy, and then the ball's played up this near side. She was great in the cup final, wasn't she, Lotta? What a great performance from her from start to finish. Outstanding. And what a season she's had as well, by the way. And Vicky Palova as well. What more can you say about the little Dutch midfield player? She may be quite shy in interviews, but on the pitch, she's an absolute lion, isn't she? Fantastic. And fully deserved player of the match in that final, wasn't she, Vicky Palova? But Lotta ran her close. Absolutely did. She was fantastic in that game. Another sellout crowd, by the way, at Meadow Park. And Andreas is there as well. And we're going to hopefully speak to him at half time. So stick with us for that because that's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll get Andreas's thoughts on the first half, which so far hasn't produced an Arsenal goal, but it's been pretty good. Roger says, yeah, I reckon we can score 5 or 6 of these in this game based on our lineup. Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't win this game comfortably. And I'm sure Bristol City probably won't really mind too much. You know, they've got bigger fish to fry as they try to stay in the league. They probably wouldn't expect to get anything here today. But you never know. Football's a funny old game, isn't it? And we see shock results happen all the time. But Arsenal just need to be switched on. We don't often lose at Meadow Park, do we? In fact, only one defeat at Meadow Park this season. That was, of course, to Manchester City in the FA Cup. So disappointing that was because that was a competition we could really have gone on and tried to win, couldn't we? And winning both cups would have been quite sensational, wouldn't it? Anyway, we still might win the league. Seems unlikely. I know. But you've got to be optimistic, haven't you? Well, we're still in with a chance. I say we win this game with 3 points behind Chelsea. There's not many games left. That's true. We've got 4 left, haven't we? I think after this. But anyway, who knows? We've seen Chelsea are falling apart, aren't they? Their season's falling apart. Can we take advantage of that? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now on that far side with Beth Mead. Not much impact so far. Finds Emily Fox, and she plays it back off to Leah Williamson, who, of course, had to go off at half-time in that cup final, didn't she? But has made a big impact back for the Lionesses, of course, in midweek. Kim Little now finds Steph Catley. It's been a good start this from Arsenal. But how many times have we started games, well, not got a goal, and then we end up getting frustrated? But I'm sure today will be different. Kim Little now on the edge of the box tries to thread the ball through, looking for Stina, but it was cleared away. And Bristol City get a bit lucky there with a deflection, actually. And now they do clear the ball away, but they've got no one in the Arsenal half. And Leah Williamson has come across there to deal with that particular problem. And now it's with Lotta Woburn Moy. Brings the ball forward for Arsenal. Finds Alessia Russo very deep, playing in that number 10 position, which I think suits her well, actually. I really do. And it's nice to see her. And then Stina can have that run in behind where she's so dangerous. And you'd imagine today in this game against Bristol City, she's going to get several chances, isn't she, Stina Blackstenius? And she's in great form, isn't she? She'll be buzzing after getting her winner in that cup final, I'm sure. Though she did miss that big chance for Sweden, didn't she, at Wembley against England, of course. last week. Anyway, else coming forward now. Caitlin Ford inside the box. Oh, lovely feet. And then there, but it's at the post. It's come back out. And it is a goal. Beth Mead's got it. Arsenal get the breakthrough. She couldn't really miss. Caitlin Ford did all the work there. Weaved her way through over on that far side. Her shot's at the inside of the post. It's come out. Beth Mead's there to tuck it away. And that is Beth Mead's first goal for a while. So it is. It is 1-0 to the Arsenal. Lovely play from Caitlin Ford. Beth Mead's in the right place to tuck it away. Her first goal for a while, actually. Miss Pinksock says, goal indeed. Terry says, Salty FC, female aggression ain't playing off this season. No, it's not. Ida says, does anyone know I can watch it for free? No, I don't, unfortunately. If anyone knows, please let us know. Roger says, Meadow's the one, indeed. Of course she's the one. She's the one. Terry says, get in there. Told you Meadow should have been on the pitch today. Yeah. She was in the right place at the right time. Her first goal since, when was her last goal? Not sure. Anyway, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Maybe January. Was it January time, potentially her last goal? So she's overdue one. She's got one now. And I think that'll do her some good. She couldn't really miss. But you've got to be there to put them away, haven't you? She was in the right place to tuck that one away. Caitlin Ford was unlucky, actually, because it was a good run. And she hit the inside of the post. And it came out to Beth Mead. Tucked it away. Greg says, slow start can only get better. Yeah, I mean, it only took us, 6 minutes to score. That's a really slow start, isn't it? I said I wanted us to be 2 or 3 up by 7 o'clock. Because I'm going on Talk TV, by the way, to chat about the Arsenal Aston Villa game for about 10 minutes. So I'll have to leave here, but the stream will keep running, so don't worry. Roger says, Terry, you seem more excited since Salty FC lost the treble chart. I think we're all more excited about it. We're not more excited, but we were all excited about that. Caitlin Ford again plays it back to Kim Little. Arsenal looking for a second goal. Vicky Palova touches it off. A shot comes in from Leslie Russo. It's blocked. Beth Mead heads it back into the box. Steener's trying to get in there, but the goalkeeper is there. It is Fran Bentley, of course, the Bristol City goalkeeper. And that particular Arsenal attack comes to nothing. But good play that was there. Again, from Arsenal. You do feel as though this is going to be a very, very long afternoon or evening for Bristol City, because it's all been Arsenal so far. Bristol City now are trying to launch an attack of their own, and they're trying to come forward. That long ball played over the top, but Lotta's done well. And then Steph Catley almost found Caitlin Ford, but that was cut out. And that ball forward from Bristol City is probably going to go behind, because Lotta's across to defend that really well. And it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Beth Mead it is with that early goal. But anyway, 5th WSL goal of the season, and her first one for quite some time, as we said. And Caitlin Ford, of course, has made it. And I say she had a big impact in the cup final, and she's had a big impact today as well. And an early goal for Arsenal, and a good goal as well. Good play from Caitlin Ford. And then Beth was on hand. She doesn't miss them, does she? Beth Mead, she's never going to miss them sort of chances. And she tucked that one away absolutely beautifully. And it is, of course, it is 1-0 to the Arsenal, as we like it. Of course, we like it like that, don't we? Absolutely. And anyway, now Arsenal coming forward again. Vicky Palova plays out to that far side. Emily Fox in possession. Comes back towards her own goal. And now the ball has gone back to Manu Zinsberger in the green kit with black shorts. Arsenal now coming forward with Beth Mead. Now it's with Lotta. Woober Moy finds Steph Catley on this near side, plays it square to Kim Little. Arsenal looking for that second goal. Vicky Palova plays it into Beth Mead, the goal scorer. Vicky Palova gets it back again. Now it's with Kim Little, plays it square to Lotta. Woober Moy. And it's all Arsenal camped in the Bristol City half. Leslie Russo touches it off to Lotta. Finds Kim Little. Can she thread it through to Stina Black-Stennis? No, she threads it through to Steph Catley. Almost gets it across to Stina, but it's cut out. It's going to be a corner, though, to Arsenal. Really good play again from Arsenal. We are dominating this game, probably as expected. In fact, I think Steph Catley may well have been offside there anyway, but there's no VAR, of course. And the linesman didn't give it Maybe I don't know if that was a shot or was she trying to put it across to Steiner, quite possibly a cross into Steiner, but it's been put behind. It is a corner to Arsenal. And let's see if we can get the goal again from here. And it's a little corner played short. Now it comes to Vicky Plover. She's going to try a shot. Vicky Plover's hit the crossbar. Oh, so unlucky. It's just too high there for Vicky Plover. She has scored a couple of goals this season. Got one recently, of course, against Aston Villa in our last WSL game. Almost got another one there. And just too high it was. It hit the top of the crossbar. Anyway, Terry says, come on, chat, hit that thumbs up button. Nice and early. Haven't scored for 10 minutes. No, we haven't scored. Well, we haven't scored for about 5 minutes. About time we scored another goal there, isn't it? I think it is probably about time, I would have thought. But anyway, let's see what happens. Of course, don't forget, Jonas has got a touchline ban today, hasn't he? Which is quite interesting, isn't it? So anyway, we shall see what happens with that, which will be coming to an end. I think it's only one game ban he's got, isn't it? I think it's only after today. So we shall see what happens there.
Laid on for their amusement and joy that we can play, distorting people's confidence. My friends, we are not put on the.
Hi, Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure, we had enough.
Perfect. Can I get you to turn your camera on quickly, please?
Yeah, I will do. Give me 2 seconds, please.
Yeah, no worries, Rich. That's fine. Cheers, mate.
I apologize. Smile at a person that walks by. It's the best way to do things. Tanya from Corby, thank you. And thank you for watching and listening. Have a wonderful week. I'll be back next Saturday and Sunday. In the meantime,
I do a point. Right. Let me sort this out. I'll be back very shortly. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I do apologise. I'll have to change the score. I know it's 3-0. I do apologise for that. I've just been on Talk TV talking about Arsenal's men's team's disappointment. And I've been watching the game in the background, and I saw the 2 goals. And it was an own goal, that third one. Beth Mead, of course, with the second one. So what I'll do is I will update the score. And what we need to do, actually, what we're going to have to do, because we missed it before, is we're going to have to do this. So that's for Beth Mead's goal, and this one's for the last. You know, I don't want you missing out on the goal celebrations just because I wasn't here. So it is 3-0. James says it's 3-0. It is 3-0. But to me, it doesn't matter. Of course, it matters. It's an own goal. Deflection there from Steph Catley's cross goal. Beth Mead got the previous goal, which was her shot initially was blocked. I thought Steen had got in the way of her own shot, but it wasn't. It was the defender behind her, and then Beth Mead tucked in at the rebound. And I think we was all expecting a game like this, wasn't we? Let's be honest. 3-0. Fairly comfortable, and Bristol City, I don't think they've had a shot yet, have they? Which is I don't know if that's a surprise, really. I'm not really that surprised by how this game's gone. It's just a matter now, can Arsenal really rack up that goal difference? Because I'm not saying that we can still win the league. I'd like to believe that we still can. Well, mathematically it's possible, but if we can rattle in a load of goals in the rest of this game, it's going to close that goal difference down as well, isn't it? Anyway, Russo's going to try a lucky. She dinked one over the top looking for Stina. Stina's guy was just ran away from her there. It wasn't a great ball, actually, from Russo in the end. Good idea. It was just the execution wasn't quite there, was it? And in the end, the ball's run out. It's going to be a goal kick to Bristol City. We played 37.5 minutes. It is Arsenal 3, Bristol City 0. Raja says Greg was right by the time we get back, which we scored 2 more. Yeah, I mean, it looked for a while, didn't it? As though they were going to wait for me to come back until they scored. And I thought that was what was going to happen because we had a couple of little chances anyway that we missed. And I'm thinking, no, don't score yet. Just wait for me. I'll only be 5 minutes. But they couldn't wait, could they? They had to get the goals in. That's fine. At least Stina didn't score. Stina's been waiting for me to get back till she scores. I know that for a fact. So she's going to score any minute now. You watch. I know Vicky Palova's missed a couple of chances. Anyway, Caitlin Ford inside the box. Beth Mead's on a hat trick. Oh, she's going to shoot, and I don't know whether or not did the defender get a touch on there. But Beth Mead is on a hat trick. Remember, she's got 2 goals already. A lot of Ruben Moy on this near side. Can she get the cross in? Plays it square instead to Leah Williamson. Threads the ball through here. It's a good ball to Vicky Palova. Oh, she tried to thread it through there to Caitlin Ford. Beth Mead finds Caitlin Ford. Can she get a shot away? Caitlin Ford, couldn't quite fall for her now. Vicky Palova finds Emily Fox. The ball's deflected. Finds Caitlin Ford again. This is all Arsenal. Vicky Palova. Bristol City can't get the ball out their penalty area. Oh, Kim Little just slips over. Still manages to keep the ball. Brilliant play from her. Emily Fox now over on that far side. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. It hits a defender though. And Bristol City are just panicking at the minute, just trying to get rid of it. And it is going to be is that a corner? Did it go out for a corner? It has gone out for a corner to Arsenal. And really and truly, Arsenal should be scoring 6 or 7 in this game quite comfortably. And we've got 3 already. Beth Mead with 2 and an own goal. Kim Little slips over, still managed to keep the ball and find Emily Fox. And in the end, her cross was deflected away, but it's a corner to Arsenal, looking to get a 4th goal before half-time. And indeed we did, of course, if you remember, in the last time we played at Meadow Park in the semi-final against Aston Villa. This corner comes in from Steph Catley. Header comes in. Oh, couldn't quite get enough of contact on it. I think that was Leah Williamson. And in the end, Bristol City do manage to get that ball away. Leah Williamson's not scored yet this season. She'd be desperate to try and get a goal, wouldn't she? She's not scored, of course, since coming back from her injury. Or was that Russo maybe was on the end? I'm not sure. Vicky Palova's had another great game in midfield. Inside the penalty area, pulls the ball back. It's touched back to Steen. It's got her back to goal. She couldn't really get a turn in. Finds Beth Mead instead. Now it's with Kim Little. This is all Arsenal. And this is certainly a good way to cheer yourself up after watching the Arsenal men completely bottle it earlier on. To see the Arsenal women's team playing like this is great. Great stuff. And let's see if we can get a few more goals. And we want Stina to get about 4 in the second half. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, Bristol City trying to come forward over on that far side. We are 5 minutes away from half time. We're going to try and get Andreas in for you in the second half. Half time, sorry. We're going to try and get Andreas on the show for you. And you can sample a little bit of the atmosphere at Meadow Park. and see what Andreas has made of this really dominant first half performance. Let's be honest, it really was has been a dominant first half, and there's still time for another goal or two before the break, isn't there? Which would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get 4. We've got Satin says, so sad about the men. Yeah, well, we're all a little bit disappointed with what happened with the men's team earlier, but anyway, we haven't got time to dwell on that because we've got this game to enjoy now, haven't we? And we are enjoying it as well. It's been great stuff, entertaining, attacking Arsenal. Attack against defence, it is really, isn't it? But anyway, it's good to watch from an Arsenal perspective, isn't it? Anyway, Steph Catley plays the ball back again to Lotta Wooben-Moy. She plays it wide to Leah Williamson. Arsenal in total out of control in this game. Now it's with Caitlin Fall, plays out to this near side. Leslie Russo touches it off to Beth Mead. She's going to try a shot from distance. No, she dinks a crossing. It wasn't a great ball, actually, from Beth Mead. She's got herself 2 goals today. And looking for more, I'm sure. Arsenal here look really hungry for more goals. And that's been the one thing this season that you have to say in many games that we've dominated. We haven't got the goals, have we, that we've deserved. And today, so far in this first half, we have. But we've seen it happen before, haven't we, where a team scores a few goals in the first half and then the second half's a bit flat, like the Aston Villa semi-final, where we were 4-0 up at half-time, didn't add to the goals in the second half. And I'd like to think that we can go on in this game and win really comfortably and try to, say, knock some goal difference back because we're quite a way behind. Anyway, we won the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, that wasn't a great ball forward, though, from Vicky Palova, unlike her. And Bristol City have won the ball back and they're trying to come forward very, very rarely in this game. And it is, of course, Lisa Evers over on that far side. Cross comes in. It's a decent ball, actually. A header comes in, but it's going to go wide. And Sabrina D'Angelo almost had to make a save there. Almost, but not quite. The cross came in there from that far side. Lisa Evans was involved there, actually. Greg says, be disappointed if we don't get 6. Yeah, I mean, my prediction was 5 before, but I'm kind of starting to think we can get 7 or 8, actually. Anyway, it's a corner to Bristol City. That came off Lotta Wooben-Moy, actually, that cross. And it is a corner. What's nice, actually, and I will just say this, it's 7:30, right? We're nearly at half-time in the late kickoff, and it's still daylight. How good's that? Do you know what I mean? How nice does that feel? That it's not getting dark at 4 o'clock. We're getting into towards summer. Hopefully, we might get some nice weather as well. But it's great to see that we're still playing in daylight at 7:30, and it'll be pretty much daylight when the game finishes, won't it? Although I'm sure the floodlights will be on in the second half. But it's nice to see the sun setting behind that goal, and let's say it's still daylight. And it's the second game that we've been watching as well, and it's 7:30 on a Sunday evening. Good news is I'm off work this week, so I'm not really bothered. I don't mind doing all this today for you because I know that I've got a week off work. We're going to chill and do some drone stuff and whatever, and just catch up with a few jobs that you can't do. You know, I need to wash the car and cut the grass and the stuff that you can't do when you work all the time, and trying to do the channel and stuff. So I got a week off to catch up with jobs and just chill really and have a bit of relaxation and not have to worry about work for a week, which is good, isn't it? Anyway, Bristol City are coming forward now. They've had a reasonably good 5 minutes. Oh, that's a poor back pass, actually. And Bristol City are in. Are they going to score a goal? The ball played back across the box. No, they're not. Lotta Wooben-Moy is there. Of course she's there. Would have been disappointed if Lotta hadn't read that situation. Poor dear. Who's that back pass? Was it Emily Fox? I'll be very disappointed if it was. But it was a poor back pass, actually. Almost put Sabrina in trouble. The ball was pulled back from a tight angle. And Lotta Wooben-Moy read that really, really well and cut out the danger, because I think it's important that we try and keep a clean sheet today. We did concede a daft goal against Bristol City, well, in both games actually that we played them this season, certainly the one here in the Continental Cup, where it was a really poor goal to concede, wasn't it, in the second half when it was 2-0, and it made it a little bit nervy for a while. It wasn't until the very closing stages that we got the third goal, although if we're totally honest, I think we dominated that game enough to have won it fairly comfortably. Rajesh says, come on, girls, please help Sabrina keep a clean sheet. Exactly, yeah. We want Sabrina to keep a clean sheet again. And we need a clean sheet anyway, don't we? Because we've not had enough of them. You know, we're into the 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. It's been a very, very comfortable one-sided game. There's not really been any problems for Arsenal, has there? It's been really comfortable and easy. We've just made 1 or 2 issues for ourselves as we approach half-time, haven't we? A bit sloppy, a little bit sloppy. I think what we'll do at half-time as well, we'll get Andreas on, but we're also going to celebrate Chelsea's demise in the FA Cup. 2 cup competitions in the space of 2 weeks have gone by the wayside for Salty Emma. And she deserves it for the way she behaved after that last game, because that was really, really bad, wasn't it? The way that she reacted to Jonas. And yet Jonas is there with a ban. Jonas has got a ban in the from the dugout today, and she's just been let to carry on, not even a charge against her. She's just carrying on like normal. That don't seem fair, does it? Doesn't seem fair at all. But justice works in a strange way, and the justice came on the pitch. Manchester United came back to beat Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final today, which is a shame, isn't it? And I'm sure none of us were too disappointed to see that. Well, anyway, we're into the last couple of minutes of stoppage time, or last minute of stoppage time, sorry, at the end of this first half. And it is Arsenal 3. Of course it is. And it is Bristol City, sorry, Aston Villa was from earlier. Bristol City 0, and Arsenal fully in control of this game. And it was 2 goals in 2 minutes that made it 3-0, of course, after that great start that we'd had. So, yeah, the FA Cup. The FA Cup the FA Cup final with Tottenham against Manchester United. Well, Tottenham made it through after extra time against Leicester. A goal right at the end of extra time. That's the way to win a cup tie, isn't it? Absolutely. Nikki says, when's the break over? The break hasn't started yet. Greg says, unfortunately, I think Spurs will win the final. No, I don't. I think Man U will win that final, actually. I've got to be honest. I think they will. And, yeah, anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Caitlin Ford. Oh, she couldn't quite get the ball across there. And we're into the final 30 seconds of this first half, which has been almost one-way traffic, hasn't it? Towards the... we've got the journeyman with us. How doing? Good to see you, my friend. Terry says, I'd sooner have a 1-game ban than lose a final and then lose a semi. Well, yeah, obviously. But she should have got a ban as well. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. This will be our last attack of this first half. Kim Little finds Vicky Palova, and it's with Alessia Russo. Touches it off to Lotta Wooben-Moy. Can we get the ball into the box for the last time in this first half? Caitlin Ford plays it square to Russo again. She's dictating play in that number 10 position, isn't she? Looks really, really good there. Leah Williamson now plays it off to Beth Mead. Those 2 goals for her in this first half. And let's hope that's... In fact, there goes a half-time whistle. And Beth Mead has been the star of the show in many ways. It's her 2 goals. The early goal after 6 minutes. Both of them have been fairly simple finishes. The first one, Caitlin Ford's effort, came back off the post, and Beth Mead was there to finish it off. The second one, it was Beth Mead's own shot, was blocked by a Bristol City defender. It came back to Beth, and she tucked it away in the corner. Straight after that, a corner from the left-hand side from Steph Catley took a deflection off the defender, Ella Powell, and looped in to the net for an own goal. And at half-time, it is Arsenal 3, Bristol City 0. We could have scored 6 or 7 in that first half. Vicky Palova's hit the bar. She's also put one wide. Kim Little's had a couple of efforts. Steena's brought a good save from the goalkeeper. It's been all Arsenal. It's been a lot of fun. And it is, of course, it is Arsenal 3, Bristol City 0. Now, we're going to try and see if we can get Andreas to join us live from Meadow Park. We're going to see if we can. He's doing a vlog for us as well. He sent us some videos already. I forgot about that, actually. I don't know. Why would I forget about that? I've been so busy today. So I'm going to send this link to the show to Andreas to see if he wants to join us for a half-time performance. Let's have a look. See if Andreas is going to be able to join us. It sometimes can be quite noisy at half-time, so we'll see. Anyway, Regis says, Greg, I think United have the edge over Spurs. I think so as well. Issa says, sorry, just got here. What minute and who scored? Beth scored after 6 minutes and after 32 minutes. So she's got 2. And then 34 minutes, it was an own goal from Ella Powell from Steph Catley's cross. So comfortable from Arsenal. Regis says, I couldn't find any info on the net why Jonas is banned. It's because he got a yellow card in the final. And I think he's had a couple of yellow cards. So they've just banned him for 1 game. Ridiculous. Anyway, we have got someone very special with us now. It is, of course, live. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
No, I can't hear you.
Andreas, you there? Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
It's so loud.
We can hear the
really
music.
can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
birthday to Lucy from all at Arsenal WFC.
Can you hear me? We can see you. Roger says, hello, Mr. Andreas. Indeed, hello, Mr. Andreas.
Hello.
Can you hear me
As
now?
I can't hear you. Maybe. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
So, yeah, I think we can be satisfied so far with 3 goals. Yeah, we controlled the game. I think they had 1 shot on goal. So, yeah, very dominant display. And I hope we will score a few more goals. But so far, what's obvious for me is all our threats, our dangerous situations come from the left. When we play over left and Caitlin. Nearly nothing over the right side. Beth is playing like another number 9. Of course, she scored 2 goals, but on the right wing there is often nobody, and everything's going to the left. Maybe we could change this in the second half.
Yeah, maybe get Chloe Lacasse to come on, maybe. That might be the answer perhaps to that issue, maybe. Get Chloe Lacasse to play down that side. I still don't think Andreas can hear us very well. Terry says, Andreas is live. Are you in the Buckingham Palace stand? Anywhere is live. Well, we're live now. We're live at Meadow Park with Andreas. What was you on? Come on. You know what I mean? If Andreas turned his camera around, you get to see the game. I'm not going to do that, though. But yeah, it's been a good performance, definitely. And we fully deserve to be 3-0 up, don't we? We could have scored 2 or 3 more, couldn't we? Can you hear us or not?
So it's too loud. I can hear you speaking something, but the noise is unbelievable here, and the music. So
yeah, it sounds loud. It does sound loud there. It sounds loud. But anyway,
you're speaking. I hear you speaking, but I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry.
No problem. It's it is loud there. We can hear the music, so it's one of those things, isn't it? Unfortunately, but it's good to see you anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks good, and it looks as we are going to win, and that's the most important thing. So my unbeaten record at Meadow Park will continue, I hope.
I think so. Yeah. I think it will do now, definitely. It's good to see you anyway, even though you can't hear us. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Who's really impressing me once again is Lotta. She's so solid and so good in defense. I mean, she's always standing at the right position. So her lack of pace, you don't see this because she's reading the game very well, and she's winning the balls back, and very solid performance. I think she's our best defender today, as always. But today, for me, very obvious seeing it live here at Meadow Park.
Yeah, she's been great this season, absolutely. She has been great all season, and it's good that she's finally finding that consistency in her game, isn't it? That we've often worried about her consistency level. She'll play well and then she'll have a mistake in her, but lately she's put all that beside her and she's been brilliant.
I think I'm going to leave you now. Makes no sense when I can't hear what you're saying or asking me. But anyway, you got some impressions, and I sent you some videos, so there will be another Matchday vlog, I hope. Yeah. See you next time, and enjoy the match.
Thank you, Andreas. Thanks for joining us again. Great to see you. Shame you couldn't hear us there, Andreas. Shame he couldn't hear us, wasn't it? It's nice to see him though. And yeah, he's right. Obviously, we dominated that game. We should have scored a few more goals, and I'm sure we'll score a few more. Yeah, there's going to be a vlog. I've been so busy today, I've slipped my mind, but he sent some videos through. So we'll get a vlog from Andreas, of course, on this game today. So watch out for that on the channel. I'll probably put it on tomorrow because I think as soon as this game's finished, I'll need a lie down and a cup of tea and a wet flannel on my head. But anyway, it's been a long day. Roger says there, I can hear some girl group music in the background. Yeah, we could all hear that rather loud racket. And that's the one thing, actually. I don't know how many of you guys have been to sort of a live game recently, but what I've noticed is now at halftime before the game, they play ridiculously loud music in the stadium, like you're in a nightclub. And I'm sorry, but no. At halftime, what I want to do is I want to have some music on, have it in the background, that's fine. Make some announcements, that's fine. But don't have loud music blaring away. One, it's inconvenient when I was trying to do a video, like a first half roundup for the vlog. And it's just annoying when you're sitting in the ground. You just want to chill out at half time, don't you? You know, and I just, it's almost like they're trying to make it like some sort of party. It's like, no, I'm sorry, no, don't do that, please. Can we just have some quieter music that we can just have in the background, and we can talk about the game to the person that we're with or to the fans around us? You can't hear yourself think when you got that music blaring away. There was one game we went to. It was the Lionesses when they played against Scotland. It was at the Stadium of Light, and literally, I've never known music that loud inside a stadium at half time in a game. In the end, I had to actually go outside to be able to record anything, a video at half time. You couldn't hear yourself think. You couldn't talk to the person next to you about the game. It was just ridiculous. Why do they insist? And obviously there as well, we just heard it there. We don't want loud music at half time. But what we want is we just want some music in the background, a few announcements, and we want to be able to chat about the game to the fans around us, or we want to go down and queue up for some food and all that kind of stuff. Ridiculous. We don't want all that at half time. It's a football match. Terry says, that's your age, Richard. That's teenagers like all that loud music. No, I don't. I'm not saying I don't like loud music, but there's a time and a place, isn't there? And for me, at half time at a football match, especially a women's football match, even more so, it's a family event. You don't need loud music there at half time. It's ridiculous. Have the music as a background music and play some better music than I was just playing there for a start off. Anyway, maybe you're right. Maybe it is my age. Perhaps that's all it is. I don't know. But yeah, in the future, please, can we have a look at that and just turn it down? I do sound like my granddad, actually. Turn it down. But it's, yeah. If that's it, they're turning music down there. Andreas would have heard us. We could have had a better discussion about the game. So, you know, this makes sense. It makes sense, doesn't it? So come on, guys. What are you doing? It's not a nightclub, is it? It's a football match. Anyway, we're going to be getting ready for the second half very, very shortly. And the only question that we need to really ask ourselves is, are we going to score any more goals? And if we are, how many more are we going to score? Now, I'm hoping that we might score another 3 at least. Although 2 more would be nice because, there you go. Roger says, just a question, Rich. Can't you show the game time on your stream? Well, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get a live countdown clock on. I've tried it a few times. The only possible way I saw is to get one that's on another camera and put it on the screen, but it doesn't really work very well. I've seen people do it, and I don't know how they do it. I'm just not very technical. But if anyone out there knows how to do it, knows how I can get a clock on the screen for the game time, I would love to do that. I've tried. I've gone away. I've spent a few hours here and there looking at ways to do it, trying to make it work, and I've not been able to do it. So if anyone knows how to do it, if you have got the technical qualities to be able to enable me to do that, please let me know. Send me a message or something, and we can sort it out, because I would love to be able to do it. Maybe for next, shall we look at that for next season, shall we? Because obviously this season's nearly finished now. Let's look at it for next season, shall we? Let's try and get a clock on the screen for next season. So if you can help me out there, if anyone out there can help me with that, please get in touch, because I would love to be able to offer that as well, because it makes sense, doesn't it? I have to keep saying the time every so often because I can't put it on. So if someone knows how to do it, please let me know, and we can get that sorted for next season. Do you know yourself, Regis, how to do that? Because if you do, if you know how to do that, please let me know. Regis says there, yeah, no problem. The AFTV guys, Mark Goldbridge, they can give some advice. I mean, my guess would be, and I don't know if that's necessarily true, but my guess is they'll be paying somebody quite a little money to do all that for them, because they're big enough channels to be able to afford that. And as much as I would love to be able to afford to pay someone lots and lots of money to make the channel look better graphically and all that kind of stuff, I'm not in a position to do that. You know, this channel for me at the minute is still a hobby. You know, we make a little bit of money now. We on over 1,000 subscribers. We make a little bit, not very much, and it doesn't even pay really for the cost of the StreamYard settings and all the other bits and bobs. So, you know, I'm not making money doing this, and I don't care. But I certainly wouldn't want to spend out the money that them guys spend out, that they're able to do, because their channel makes thousands and thousands every month, doesn't it? So anyway, Rihanna says they bring on McCabe. I'm sure she'll come on at some stage. I'm sure she will. She did score a couple of bangers against Bristol City, didn't she? As she normally does. Greg says there, put a wall clock behind her. That's quite. I mean, I've got a green screen behind me at the minute. I don't know whether or not I could get something that I could put on the green screen that would be a countdown clock, maybe, or a timer. That might be the way. Maybe you're right. Maybe I can get something to go on the green screen behind me that would work as a live clock. I don't. Again, if someone knows how to do that, please let me know how that would work, because I've tried a few different things. I've not managed to get it to work. But obviously, if anybody knows how to do that, then let me know. Be great. I would love to be. I've tried, honestly, the last 2 years. I've tried at various different times. I've sat down. I've watched videos. I've just can't. I've not managed to find a way to do it that actually works and looks good. But anyway, I'll work on it over the summer. I'll try and get something sorted for next season for you guys, because I do want to do it, and it would make a massive difference. But maybe that clock idea is not a bad idea, Greg, actually. If I can get some sort of graphic of a clock that I can put on my green screen background in a corner, say sort of, I don't know, up in a corner somewhere, maybe up there or something, it might work. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it, actually. I'm going to try and see if I can do that. I'll try and see if I can get it done before the end of this season. How's that? If I can make it work, I will. But we'll see. Rihanna says, thoughts on the Chelsea United game? Well, obviously our thoughts are, we think it's brilliant that Chelsea lost. Of course we do, because, you know, after Emma's behaviour, we're delighted that they lost. Of course we are. And in a way, it's kind of, I think we've got to respect what Emma Hayes has done for Chelsea, what she's done for women's football. But I don't think her behaviour, not just recently, but even before, doesn't do her any favours. And, you know, you can't really feel too sorry for them when they lose, can you? Let's see. Steve says there, our men could take some notes on how to win after today's poor performance. Indeed, it was a terrible, terrible performance. Regis says there, we had a treble gone for good. That shove has proved costly for the club, it seems. Well, not costly for her personally, which it should have done. Anyway, we're off and underway in the second half. Arsenal are now attacking the goal to our right, which is the south stand, the one without the roof, for those who have seen Meadow Park or maybe been there. It's a lovely little stadium. Not too sure that Arsenal women will be playing here for that much longer. I think we're outgrowing it. It's another big crowd today. You could see the crowd, sorry, when Andreas was on at half time. Quiver says there, what is it that Emma Hayes did? After the cup final, Jonas went to shake her hand at the end of the game and she pushed him. She actually physically pushed him away, which is bad enough. And then later on, she tried to say that he was being aggressive. Well, clearly it was her that was aggressive by pushing him, and he just backs off, and that was that really. But yeah, and then she was trying to blame him. So that's what she did. And she didn't even get an FA charge at all against her. And we said on the show, actually, that if she'd pushed another female coach, she would almost certainly have got a fine or a ban. And because she's pushed a male coach, suddenly it doesn't seem important. Well, I'm sorry, but it's even more important. It's worse, in fact, because, I mean, I said it on the show a couple of weeks ago, you know, if a man pushes another man, a man can react in whatever way they want to do, whether they want to push them back, whether they don't. They've got that choice. If a woman pushes a woman, again, they can push them back if they want to do that. But if a woman pushes a man can't respond, or they shouldn't respond. Absolutely not. So it's almost worse if a woman does that, knowing that the man can't react. And she knew that Jonas couldn't react to that because he would have lost his job. And yet she's done it and got away with it. But anyway, there you go. Creeper says, yeah, that is bad. It's bad. It was terrible. You should watch. There's lots of videos about it on YouTube after the game. Go and check it out. Watch what happened after the cup final between Emma and Jonas and see what you made of it. And listen to her words afterwards as well. Rihanna says, blame Jonas saying male aggressiveness in the press conference. Yeah, she did, yeah, which was laughable when everyone saw what happened. There was only one person being aggressive there, and it certainly wasn't Jonas. But anyway, there you go. Raja says, no doubt Emma Hayes has done great for the blue side, but take the cup final loss with some respect. Yeah, exactly. That's what you've got. Jonas said it, didn't he? You know, it's all very well winning things. That's great, but you've got to be able to lose with a little bit of dignity, surely. That's what you've got to do, haven't you? Stan twice says, where can I watch this for free? Soccer streams isn't working. I don't know, my friend. I'm sorry. I don't know. We'll keep you updated with everything that's going on, so you won't really miss much. You just can't actually see it, but you know, we can't do any more, unfortunately. Creeper says, yeah, you're right. It should be equal. It should be, absolutely, yeah. If you push anyone, it's wrong, and you should get a fine from the FA. Absolutely, you should. And I say the other way around, poor old Jonas loses his job if he'd done that, and probably rightly so, because you can't go around doing that. And I don't think Emma Hayes should necessarily lose a job for it, but she should definitely have been charged. She should have been fined. She should have been banned. And it shouldn't be Jonas sitting in the stand watching this game. It should be her. Well, obviously watching her game earlier on from the stand. But anyway, Stan says, yeah, the double standards are terrible. No, exactly. It's double standards. You're absolutely right. We shouldn't be surprised. That's the FA that run this game. They haven't got a clue, have they, what they're doing? They're just complete and utter clowns. Anyway, they're not running a women's game next season, are they? So we'll see what happens there. Rihanna says that reaction from Emma when a potential young Arsenal player suffered a serious life-changing injury was appalling too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, you know, the whole circumstances of that game, yes, obviously we were delighted to have won, and I'm sure they were disappointed to lose. But when you put it in the overall scheme of things, what else happened elsewhere in that game was far more important than a game of football. You know, we were there at the time, and to see Frida go down like that was just awful. It really was awful. And it almost made the football irrelevant. Obviously, you get into the game again after a while, but yeah, it was, yeah. And Emma needed to show more respect for that. You're right, absolutely. Absolutely, she should have done. The Chelsea fans didn't exactly show a lot of respect either, did they, later on? But anyway, I'm not sure they meant that in a bad way, if I'm honest. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Leah Williamson thinks a ball over the top. It's a good ball as well. Alstein was trying to get in behind. It's fell to Beth Mead inside the penalty. It's going to be a hat-trick. Plays it across the box. Oh, why didn't she shoot? She could have tried to get a hat-trick there. Unselfish, though, Beth. Typical of Beth, isn't it? So unselfish there, trying to play it across the box. Bristol City cleared it away just as it looks as though Beth Mead was going to maybe get a hat-trick. Roger says there, Frida, I hope she's well. And apparently she's doing well. Yeah. Well, Jonas was saying she might even play next week. I'll be surprised. Anyway, Caitlin Ford again's done well. Gets a cross in, looking for Russo. Good defending, actually, from Bristol City. We've played 5 minutes of the second half. So far, it's been all Arsenal again. Egan Abbas says, is the Arsenal women playing in the FA Cup? Not anymore. We got knocked out, unfortunately, by Manchester City. But we did win the Continental Cup, as you can see. And we might even win the league as well. Who knows? Anyway, Kim Little driving Arsenal forward again from midfield. Plays it out to that far side. Lotta Ruben-Moy touches it off to Steph Catley. Now it's with Vicky Palova. No changes at half-time, by the way. Vicky Palova now coming forward again. Leslie Russo is going to pick that ball up. Finds Steph Catley again. Back in to Vicky Palova. Now it's with Kim Little. Plays it square to Leah Williamson. Puts a cross in. That's a decent ball, actually. It's flicked on. It comes all the way across to Caitlin Ford on that far side. Can Caitlin Ford put it back into the box? Vicky Palova is going to try a shot, is she? No, she doesn't. She finds Russo. Shot comes in there. Or straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Rihanna said that goal definitely crossed the line. It was the one against Man City. Yeah, I mean, obviously we all thought it did, but clearly the people that mattered, the referee and the linesman, didn't. So there you go. But yeah, it should have been a goal, shouldn't it? And who knows, if we'd equalised, then we may have won the FA Cup as well. Would have had to beat Chelsea, wouldn't we? Because Man City played Chelsea round after us and lost. And then, of course, Chelsea have now lost to Man U. So it's all happened in the FA Cup, hasn't it? And it's going to be a Tottenham Man United final. But we shall see. Anyway, Bristol City now are in possession over on that far side. They can't really get out of their half, though. In fact, they've struggled to get out of their half all game. and they're not going to there. Well, they did briefly, but Arsenal won the ball. Leah Williamson now inside the centre circle. Played that ball forward, looking for Caitlin Ford. It's headed away. Rihanna says it was the picture of Greenwood and Keating's face, which was the evidence. Well, yeah, it was, yeah. But unfortunately, that was after the event, and it was too late to change it, wasn't it? But I think we all know it was probably over the line. Goal line technology. Where's goal line technology when you need it, eh? Anyway, one day we'll have it in the WSL. But unfortunately, it probably means we'll have VAR as well. Do we want VAR as well? I don't think I do. I don't. I've got to be honest. I don't want VAR anyway in the men's game, let alone spoiling what is a beautiful spectacle of the women's game. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward again with Leah Williamson on this near side, knocking those passes around for fun in this game. Emily Fox now just had that shot a minute ago. Beth Mead plays it forward to Vicky Palova. She's so good at keeping the ball, isn't she, under pressure? Emily Fox now plays it square to Beth Mead, in to Russo, plays out to this near side. Leah Williamson again, can she get a cross in? Emily Fox has gone outside as she feeds Emily Fox. It wasn't a great cross, actually, unfortunately. And Bristol City do manage to get that ball away. But Lotta's, look at Lotta again, reading the play. And now she's bringing it forward. Brilliant from Lotta again. Finds Emily Fox on this near side. Will she get a better crossing this time? No, because she comes back and looking infield instead finds captain Kim Little. And then she plays the ball square to Lotta Wubermoy again. What a great game Lotta's had again. What a brilliant season she's had. Wow, incredible. And getting a game time for the Lionesses as well, which is good to see, isn't it? And also coming forward again, Russo, Beth Mead, touches it off to Russo over on that far side. Russo around the outside, wins the corner. Good play there from Alessia Russo. Aggressive attacking play. And the ball's gone behind. We need a goal now, don't we, in the second half? We need a couple of goals in the second half, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's about time we scored. We're playing some nice football, but again, we get into that same issue that we've had before where for all our good attacking play, we don't put the ball in the net often enough, do we? Anyway, Vicky Palova plays it across. It's going to be a goal, is it? No, scrambled away by Bristol City again. Another cross comes in from Beth Mead, hits the defender. They still can't get it out. Steph Catley over on that far side, lines up a cross, and all the goalkeepers made a bit of a meal of that. She could have caught that. She punched it out, not very far. And Arsenal coming forward again. Emily Fox on this near side. She's got Leslie Russo outside her. She finds Russo. Can she get the cross in? She fires it all the way across. And in the end, Bristol City managed to scramble the ball away. And more Arsenal pressure. You feel as though another goal is not far away. Although we've been saying that really since the third goal went in. Leah Williamson now bringing the ball forward for Arsenal. It's a lovely pass to Vicky Palova. She's under pressure, but she doesn't care. She can just hold the ball up, not a problem at all. Pop it off to Kim Little. And now it's with Steph Catley. Kim Little again plays the ball square to Leah Williamson. Good to see her getting so many touches of the ball. Her pass has been great. Emily Fox now bringing it forward, finds Stina, lays it off to Leslie Russo. This is good play from Arsenal. If this leads to a goal, it'll be a fantastic move. Russo plays it square to Lotta Wubermoy. Plays the ball to the edge of the box. Lovely play. It's a shot from Beth Mead on her hat-trick over the top of the crossbar. Lovely football from Arsenal. But it's still Arsenal 3, Bristol City 0. Lovely move that was. Then a lovely turn from Beth. And she could see the hat-trick there, couldn't she? Just opened up for her there for a brief second. But she couldn't keep the shot down. It's gone in to those fans on the south stand. Rajesh says there, not sure, but has Meadow scored a WSL hat-trick for us? Yes, I'm sure she has. Pretty sure she has. That's a good question, maybe. That'll be a question maybe for one night on the show. Oh, Bristol City are in suddenly. Oh, what a great tackle that was. They're still in again now. Oh, good save from Sabrina. Wow, it was Thurstrup there. And what a great tackle. Was it Steph Catley there? Came across there. Brilliant tackle it was in the first instance there. Arsenal's defence got caught out a little bit there. A long ball over the top. But Steph Catley came across there. Brilliant tackle. And then good save from Sabrina, actually. And Bristol City have another corner, which I think is only their second corner of the day. Terry says, come on, chat, hit that thumbs up. Less than half of it. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's give us a good like. We deserve it, don't we? I've had a tough day, busy day. Lika says, I hope Meadow gets a hat-trick. That'd be lovely. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'm sure we all hoping that she does. But has she scored one in the WSL? She's definitely scored a hat-trick for Arsenal. I can't remember if it was in the cup, though. Not sure. I'll have a think about that. We'll have to think about it, won't we? Chill says, yeah, one more goal for Mead to take the match ball. Let's go indeed. Alika says, Meadow's on fire. She's on fire. She's always on fire. Regis says, I remember Viv hitting 6 and we were on 11. What game was that? Yeah, that was against Bristol City as well, funny enough, wasn't it? When Viv had, was it 10 goal involvement, 6 goals and 4 assists in one game. That was when Viv was at our absolute peak. I wonder if we'll see peak Viv again. I'm not convinced we will. But anyway, Leah Williamson now striding forward. She's going to try a shot. Is she? No. Oh, maybe she should have done. It's going to fall to Leslie Russo. Is it? The shot's blocked again. And for all Arsenal's great possession, we just can't find this 4th goal, can we? We're coming up to the hour mark, 57.5 minutes. See, if I had a clock, I wouldn't need to keep telling you that, would I? But anyway, I say one day we'll get one sorted. I'll figure out a way to do it. Don't worry. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Steph Catley with it. I'm surprised Jonas hasn't maybe brought 1 or 2 subs on, actually, just to try and freshen things up. This game, from a result point of view, is obviously won. There's no doubt about that. But it'd be nice to maybe make 1 or 2 changes, wouldn't it? Get some of the subs on. Katie McCabe, of course, as we've mentioned. It'd be nice to get Vivian Leah on as well, wouldn't it? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Williamson plays it through to Beth Mead. Lovely play that from Beth Mead. She's looking for an option outside. She's got one. Steph Catley puts a cross in. It's a good ball. Again, though, Bristol City clear it away. And despite Arsenal playing with a lot of attacking forward players on, we're not getting enough players in and around that 6-yard box, are we, when the ball comes in? Anyway, we come in forward again. Steph Catley plays a cross in. And again, it comes right away across the goal. And again, nobody's there to finish it off. Malika says, Meadow. Amber says the left side today. Yeah, the left side has been brilliant. That's where most of our attacks have come from. And this one is going through the middle, but Lotters plays it out to that left-hand side again. Terry says, Meadow scored a hat-trick against Brighton. Was that in the league or the cup, though? Was it in the league? I can't remember now. I remember, I didn't know it was against. Oh, Russo, a shot. Oh, it's in. We've got the 4th goal. That's a great finish from Leslie Russo from just on the edge of the box, fired into the top corner. That is a brilliant, brilliant goal. And it is Arsenal 4, Bristol City 0. Finally, the second half brings a goal. And it was worth the wait, wasn't it? Because that was a hell of a strike, wasn't it, there from Leslie Russo. Russo. So there you go. Greg says, put a little digital clock in the corner and just tap the button. Yeah, but where would I get a little digital clock from? Because there's nothing behind me. There's nothing to put a clock on behind me. That's why I've got the green screen there. Anyway, Roger says Leslie and it's 4. That's a great goal, actually, isn't it? I mean, the keeper got a hand to it, but she was never keeping that. Actually, just on the edge of the box there, bang, she's hit that so much power and accuracy. Actually, the keeper was quite unlucky there because she did get a good hand to it, but she couldn't keep it out. It's fired into that top corner. 60 minutes gone. It is Arsenal 4, Bristol City 0, and we are heading for not only a good 3 points, but a nice big victory as well, which we like. We haven't had too many in the WSL this season, have we? We've struggled to kill teams off. But today, no such problems. Now, all we need to wait for now is the Steiner goal, don't we? We've had a lot of goals throughout the team today, and obviously Leslie's just scored, so we just need Steiner to score. Sky says, Russo. Miss Pinksock says, goal. Indeed, it is a goal. Another goal. It is 4 for Arsenal. Amber says, hope we see Taya or Laura today. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Absolutely would be nice. Laura in particular struggle. I mean, Taya's had a bad injury as well, hasn't she, actually? So that would be nice. Yeah, you're right. Be good to get them on, both of them on, actually. Now the game's pretty much done and dusted. We maybe get the opportunity to bring them on. Anyway, we're trying to come forward again over on that far side, Arsenal's left, which is where all the attacks have come from. The Armageddon says, Leslie, indeed. Terry says, why can't the men be as boring as the Gooner girls? Well, what would be the fun in that? You know what I mean? Laker says, I need a Taya or a Laura comeback. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, they're sort of back fit. They're on the bench. But, yeah, it'd be nice to see them on the pitch, wouldn't it? At a tough time, haven't they, the pair of them with injuries. Anyone else coming forward again? Beth Mead now looking for that hat-trick. Oh, she's going to thread the ball through up this near side, but Emily Fox isn't going to get there. Well, she will now, will she? Bristol City trying to play it out from the back, and Arsenal just far too strong and clever and physical. But Bristol City do manage to clear that ball away. Lotta gets her head on that, and then Steph Catley finds Leah Williams. And look how cool that was. Little touch on her knee and just lofts it forward. And now Kim Little's running through. Oh, she's fine. Beth Mead, is this a hat-trick? Straight at the keeper. Oh, another chance goes missing from Beth Mead there. Amber says, does anyone know why Kyra is out? I'm guessing it must be a little injury or an illness because, yeah, she's not on the bench, is she, Kyra, today? So not too sure. Anna says they're streaming from Brazil. Oh, good stuff. Good to see you. And Laker says there they think maybe a rest, but if I'm right, she also did not train. Yeah, I think she might have a slight injury or illness problem, but I'm sure she'll be back for next week's game against Leicester. Anyway, here's another corner to Arsenal. And is Caitlin Ford going off, or is she going to take this corner? I think Caitlin Ford's just gone off. What a game she had today. She was brilliant, wasn't she? Set up that opening goal. Caused a lot of problems down that left-hand side. And it was her shot to hit the post that set up the first goal, wasn't it? Which Beth Mead tucked away. And she had a part to play in the second goal as well, didn't she? It was her cross in the end. Laker says there, Frida's in the stand supporting the girls together with Amanda and Kyra. Yeah, I did see her a bit earlier, yeah. So Chloe Lacasse has come on, Katie McCabe's come on, Beth Mead and Caitlin Ford has gone off. So Beth Mead's not going to get a hat-trick today because she's just gone off. But it's good to see Chloe Lacasse on, of course, and Katie McCabe, of course. Anyway, this corner from this near side all the way across the goal. Are we going to get a goal here? Oh, good save, actually. I think it was Lotta Woobermoy, was it, with the effort there from the corner. Still, Bristol City haven't managed to clear the ball away. Who's coming on for Caitlin? It's Chloe. Chloe Lacasse has come on. Number 24, Lacasse, says Laker indeed. Mead's gone off as well. And there's going to be another goal, is there? No, there isn't. It was Stina on that far post. Couldn't quite get on the end of it. And Mead's gone off as well, yes. And Katie McCabe's come on. So, yeah, it was nice to see them. You're right. Katie says, what minute are we on? You see, this is why I need a clock, don't I? Absolutely. It is 64 minutes we're on, 64. So it was Lotta Woobermoy just before with that effort from close range. In fact, it hit a that's a handball. Surely that's a handball. Defenders cleared it off the line with her hand. How's that not given us a penalty? Anyway, there we go. Yeah, we're in the 64th minute. Yeah. See, I need to get a clock. I'm sorry, I need to get a clock. I'll get one. I'll get it sorted somehow. I'll figure a way. I'll figure out a way. And Lacasse indeed, yeah. 24 Lacasse. Anyway, she might well get a goal in this game. Chloe Lacasse. Emily Fox are in possession, plays it in midfield to Vicky Palova. And Emily Fox again. Mohamed's gone 6-1 full time. I don't think they'll score Bristol City, will they? I think we'll get maybe 6-0. Amber says, is Lacasse running down at the correct wing today? She's running down one of the wings at the minute. Anyway, Emily Fox finds Katie McCabe finds Stina Blackstenius, plays the ball off to Kim Little. Chloe Lacasse actually on the left wing, along with Steph Catley at the minute. Anyway, Kim Little now, she's going to get a shot away. Kim Little goes through, drives it straight at the goalkeeper. Another effort for Arsenal. Roger says there, why not 6-0? Exactly, yeah, 6-0. That's what we want. We want 6-0, don't we? Mohammed says, more goals coming. This is so rigged. What do you mean it's rigged? It's hardly rigged, is it? Bristol City are bottom of the league. Of course we're going to win at home. You know, we're a very, very good team and they've just come up from the Championship and are struggling. You know, it's all to do with investment and stuff, isn't it? You know, we're one of the top teams in the world. Bristol City are just battling to try and survive. So it's not rigged, is it? I mean, we've got to play them because that's the nature of the league, isn't it? You've got to play everybody. And unfortunately, Bristol City are in the league and, you know, we've got to play against them. It's not rigged, is it? We're just much better than them. But it'd be nice to get a few more goals, wouldn't it? Because that's obviously what's got to happen. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again from deep. Kim Little. This is nice play from Arsenal. Again, knocking the ball around really well. We haven't maybe been quite as clinical as we could have been. Russo now. It was a great goal from her in the second half. Oh, tried to put Fox in. It wasn't a great ball. Amber says, I really want to see D'Angelo have to actually do something. She's such a good player, deserves more recognition. No, I mean, she's done well, hasn't she? I mean, I think she didn't exactly help herself at Manchester United earlier in the season when she missed that kick and gifted them a goal. But Yeah, I think she's a decent goalkeeper, and she just tends to play in the games where we're maybe not going to be facing too many shots generally. It's not her fault. She can only do what she can do. She plays and she does well. More clean sheet for her would be great, wouldn't it? She had a clean sheet last time she played. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward. Stina Blackstenius on this near side, pulls the ball back towards Stina, towards Russo. Now it comes to Emily Fox. Going to get her first goal. Emily Fox. Oh, what a save! Oh, Emily Fox almost found the top corner. That's a great save there. She's come close to her first Arsenal goal, hasn't she, Emily Fox, on a few occasions. Stina there wasn't offside, actually. It was a good run. She tried to pull the ball back to Alessia Russo. In the end, it fell to Emily Fox, cutting field, smashed out of her left foot. It was going in the top corner. What a save that is. Brilliant, brilliant save, actually, there from Fran Bentley. She's let 4 goals go past her today, but that was brilliant, that. And that would have been a brilliant goal as well from Emily. And that's a good save at full stretch. Anna says 4-0 full time. What do you think? No, we're going to score more. We're going to score more. We've got 23 minutes to play. We're going to score more. Aeon says there, Fox means business. She always means business, doesn't she? She's a fantastic player. And she almost got her first goal then. That's a great effort. Oh, that was so unlucky. What a save. You're not going to keep the credit for that. That was so unlucky. But Emily Fox has hit that so well with a weaker foot as well. And the keeper's done really, really well there. What a save from Fran Bentley. And there seems to be a hold-up in play at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Oh, it's a substitution. Symes going off for Bristol City. And they're bringing on a couple of subs there, actually, Bristol City. It's been a tough game for them, obviously. And Rachel Furness is coming on. She did score, of course, the goal that Bristol City scored against us in the Continental Cup. No, in the league game at their ground, wasn't it? It was her got the equaliser, which for a while caused us a little few problems, didn't it? So Furness and Buller off, and Furness and Buller on, and Syme and Powell are off. So that are 2 substitutions there for Bristol City as we move into the final 21 minutes of this game. Oh, and suddenly on the counter attack, Bristol City have got a chance. But who's there stuffing out the danger? Emily Fox, of course. She's been brilliant there. It was Napier there, Jamie Lee Napier, who was trying to get on the end of that cross there, but it was put behind by Emily Fox. And it is a corner, though, to Bristol City. They've had, 3 corners in this game? And, the floodlights are on now. It's starting to get dark. Finally, it's 8:15. Still daylight here. It's starting to get a bit dark now. But it's great, isn't it? This time of day when it's still daylight, it's nice, isn't it? But the floodlights are on, and we are going to be seeing at the end of this last 20 minutes here. Oh, Bristol City have got a scramble in the box. Oh, they couldn't quite get the ball away. It's recycled back into the box again. Sabrina punches it clear, and now Stina can get it clear. That's a decent ball, actually. And we are taking little chasing after it, but it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Chill says there, now why they took down Mead. I know, well, they just want to give everyone a game. Alika says it is 9:15 here. Are you in Holland? With a name like Lika, I'm just assuming you're Dutch. I might be wrong. I'm just guessing that you are. Obviously, they would be an hour ahead of us. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? It would be 9:15. Is it dark there? I suppose it will be, won't it? Anyway, all my telly's about to go funny for some unknown reason. I don't know why. Oh, my telly's just shut down. Why has it done that? Probably because it's been on for too long. That'll be what it is. Lika says, yeah, it is. Yes, Holland. Oh, whereabouts in Holland are you? We've got a sort of family in Holland, that's all. In a place called Lisse, which is just south of Amsterdam. So you'll have to let me know whereabouts you are in Holland. Anyway, it is an offside over on that far side against Arsenal, rather. And they're just showing that effort there that it was Rachel Furness getting involved, actually. And it just bobbled around the area. And Bristol City almost managed to get a goal, but Arsenal scrambled it clear. And that's good. Lika says there, North Brabant. Oh, fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, they're coming forward again here, actually, Bristol City. But Arsenal again tidy that up. And Katie McCabe picks up possession inside the penalty area. And then plays the ball forward to Leslie Russo. And she plays it out to that far side. Steph Catley now finds Lacasse. 24 Lacasse. Anyway, the ball's played into Vicky Palova. She's going to play a long ball over the top over on that far side. If the flag stays down, Arsenal have a chance here. It is Chloe Lacasse. Little bit of space. Steena's in the penalty area. Chloe Lacasse goes around the outside, plays it into Kim Little. Now it's with Emily Fox. Is she going to try another shot? No, she's not this time. Or maybe she will. Going on a good run around the outside, crosses it in, defended away. Steena picks it up, lays it off to Vicky Palova. Now it's played out to that far side. Steph Catley. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking for this 5th goal, which make my prediction come true, actually, because I did say 5-0. So I'd quite like it to be 5-0. Although I was like, oh, that's a poor ball out. Emily Fox plays it through. It's Katie McCabe inside the box. Is she going to score against Bristol City again? Shot comes in from Russo. Oh, it's another goal. Leslie Russo's got her 2nd one, and it is 5-0. And that is a great finish again into the bottom corner. She's in great form at the minute, isn't she? And there you go. I said 5-0. There's still time for more. Katie McCabe made this one. I thought she was going to shoot, actually. Instead, she pulled it back. And Russo, first time, bang, in that bottom corner. That's what we want to see more of from Leslie Russo. 2 goals from her today. That's 12 for the season for Leslie. She's had a decent first season at Arsenal. And that's a great finish. And that is another goal in this second half. There's still time for more as well, isn't there? Lakers says Russo. And we're going to win the league. Indeed, we are. 20. Well, we might not win the league this year. Come on, Leslie, you're going to get a hat-trick now. Yeah, maybe Leslie can get a hat-trick. We shall see. A hat-trick there as well. Let's see if she can. She's got 2. She's not got a hat-trick for Arsenal yet, of course, as we know. Beth can't get a hat-trick because she's gone off, but maybe Leslie can. And there's still time. There's still 16 minutes to play, so there's plenty of time for lots more goals. Anyway, the ball played out to Steen over on that far side. Was she offside? No, she wasn't. We still play on. Chloe Lacasse has got possession. Chloe Lacasse plays it square to Kim Little. Leslie Russo on the edge of the box. She's going to try a shot again. Oh, if you thought about it for a second. That is where you go. And the cross comes in again. That's a decent ball. Header comes in. Oh, that was Stina Blackstenius there. Couldn't quite direct the header on goal. She'd love a goal, wouldn't she? That would be great. Anna says they're looking straight for the hat-trick indeed. Greg says there, Russo and Stina together. Let's keep it that way for the rest of the season. I absolutely would. I think it works. It just works. It's just nice. She's going to want that hat-trick now. Absolutely. Russo, goal indeed. You're a bit behind us, aren't you? Because the goal went in a little while ago. Lauren James Havertz is better than Russo. Of course, yeah. I'm sure. Oh, dear. Yeah, we just need a Stina goal, really, don't we? Just to round it off. No game's complete without a Stina goal, is it? Let's be honest. And although we've got 5 and they've been brilliant, and it's been a great Arsenal performance, dominant Arsenal performance, we haven't had a Stina goal, have we? Surprisingly, we're 5-0 up, and our top scorer hasn't scored yet, which is a bit of a shock, isn't it? Anyway, Katie McCabe's looking to try and get a goal here, but the ball's going to run out for a corner to Arsenal. We're into the last 15 minutes here at Meadow Park. Let's see if we can get some more goals. And Russo is coming up a lot in the chat at a minute. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Ball over on that far side. Steph Catley with a cross. It's blocked. It's going to come back to Steph Catley again. Right over on that far touchline. Plays it infield. That's a nice ball to Chloe Lacasse. Now it's with Kim Little. Finds Lotta Woober-Moy. Now it's with Emily Fox. We could easily have scored 10 goals in this game, let's be honest. We've scored 5 and we've missed lots of other chances. I had lots of other chances. Keeper's made a couple of good saves. I think we've hit the woodwork, haven't we, as well? It's been one of them sort of games today. A dominant Arsenal performance. 7-0 there, says, oh, hello. Yeah, well, let's hope so. Come on, Arsenal, indeed. We've got another chance here for a goal. If Emily Fox tries to thread it through to Russo, looking for that hat-trick. And Chloe Lacasse has now popped up over on this right-hand side. She was on the left before. Anyway, Emily Fox has picked that ball up, plays it forward to Vicky Pulova inside the penalty of Vicky Pulova. Is Vicky Pulova going to go all the way? What a goal this will be. It's going to come to Russo. Is that the hat-trick? Oh, it's cleared away. Nearly the hat-trick there from Russo. It's probably on target. That defender stuck a leg out, managed to clear it away. And somehow they've managed to survive Bristol City without conceding another goal. Not quite sure how they've managed to do it, but they have. What's happening here? I'm trying to get rid of them shadows. It's to do because my light's not working properly. Anyway, Leah Williamson now. She'd like a goal, wouldn't she? She's not scored for quite some time. Anyway, Emily Fox, she's never scored at all for Arsenal. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Vicky Pulova plays it out to Emily Fox. The cross comes in towards the far post. Steph Catley heads it back in, looking for Stina, headed away. And then cleared away by Bristol City. Ibrahim says, where can I watch this for free? Probably nowhere, if I'm honest. Just stay with us anyway now you're here, because it's nearly finished and you might as well stay with us for the final 12, 30 minutes of this game. That was brilliant play there from Vicky Pulova, wasn't it? And in the end, Russo's shot was blocked by the defender in front of the goalkeeper. RA says, we always win. We don't always win, but we win quite a lot, don't we? Let's be honest. We do win quite a lot. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. There's certainly time for more goals. There's time for a Russo hat-trick. There's time for a Stina goal. There's even time for a Leah Williamson goal. Lisa Evans has gone off and Mari Ward has come on for Bristol City. Lisa Evans didn't have much impact today. She was never going to, was she, in a game that they were never going to have much attacking emphasis, were they, Bristol City? And Lisa Evans again is leaving Meadow Park with a defeat, as she has done a few times before. Anyway, Chloe Lacasse now on this near side. Lovely run from her. Plays it square to Vicky Pulova. Now it's with Lotta Wuben-Moy. Another great game from her. And in the end, it's out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Oralara says, I'm so happy Chelsea are most likely not winning anything. It would be nice, wouldn't it, if they ended empty-handed? It would be so nice. RA says 10-0 definitely. They're about 10-0. There's only 11 minutes to play. Are we going to score 5 more goals in the last 10? Well, we might do, but my guess is probably not. But we shall see. Anyway, Sabrina's currently got the ball. Plays it out to that far side to Steph Catley. Gets it back again. Plays it forward. And Arsenal now looking to come forward again, looking for more goals. Leah Williamson striding forward. Plays the ball up this near side. Vicky Pulova. Emily Fox is outside. Vicky Pulova is going to go herself. She plays it square instead to Chloe Lacasse. Now it's Leah Williamson. She does find Emily Fox. Emily Fox does put the cross in. Oh, it's cleared away though by the Bristol City defence. But Leah Williamson going to pick it up again, chips it forward. Her pass has been so good today, Leah Williamson. Yes, it's been an easy game, but come on, her passing has been absolutely spot on. Anyway, Vicky Pulova now in possession. Flicks it out to that far side. It's a good ball. Katie McKay's going to line up this cross, drills it in. It's a good ball. Russo's there. Is this a hat-trick? Oh, it's just gone wide. Thought that was the hat-trick there for Leslie Russo. She couldn't quite finish it off. Lovely play from Arsenal again. Katie McKay's ball. And she just got a flick on it there. Tried to flick it in that far corner. It's a difficult chance. Wow. Well, they aren't going to beat Barcelona. Well, you wouldn't imagine so. They still might win the league, though. But anyway, we'll see. Terry says, come on, hit that like button. Or are you all Shorty FC fans listening to your season falling apart? There's a big moment here. Laura Wainwright is coming on. Her first appearance since her ACL last May. She's just replaced Emily Fox at right back. Brilliant to see her back. Laura Wainwright. That is so good to see, isn't it? We love seeing these players coming back from their serious injuries, getting back on the pitch. Laura, indeed. Laura is back after almost a year. Indeed, she is. Laura, everyone is happy to see Laura. We're all happy to see Laura back. We was at that game, of course, at the Emirates against Wolfsburg when she picked up that injury. Seeing her coming off on that stretcher was so difficult to see, wasn't it? Anyway, Bristol City are coming forward, but Katie McCabe's across. picks that ball up, and now Laura's going to get possession, and she does well actually, and just touches the ball back to Katie McCabe. Raja says there, welcome back, LW. Oh, you mean the third LW? Yeah, of course, yeah, we've got 3 LWs, haven't we? And she is the third one. What a great ball that is actually there, looking from Leah Williamson again, looking for Laura Wainwrighter. Wouldn't it be great to see her get a goal on her first appearance back? She did score, of course, against Manchester United last season, if you remember, at the Emirates, which briefly put us in front. A game we ended up losing, of course, that cost us a chance to win the league. Anyway, that was another game where we suffered an ACL injury, of course, the Beth Mead one, wasn't it? Lika says, Laura is back. She is indeed. Laura is back. Laura is back. And Kim Little now in possession finds Katie McCabe. And she does find Laura Wainwrighter. And now she plays it back to Leah Williamson. RA says, Laura, welcome back. Miss Pinksot says, Laura's on. She is. And she's had a couple of touches of the ball already. And Arsenal coming. She's almost playing as a right winger, which is good, isn't it? Almost as a right winger. That's where she's been basically playing. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again over on that far side. Oh, this is nice. Vicky Palova, can she find the right pass? Oh, she just overrun it slightly. Another good game though from her. Anyway, Laura picks the ball up here, plays it square to Kim Little. We're in the 83rd minute. Lika says, just imagine her scoring. It would be great, wouldn't it? Time check. Yeah, 83 minutes have played. 83. Lika says, would be lovely. It would be lovely, yeah. But I think we all want Russo's hat-trick, though, don't we? We want Stina to score and Laura to score. That's going to be another 3 goals in the last 7 minutes. I'm not sure that's going to happen. But anyway, we'll see. Let's see what happens. Anyway, it's Chloe Lacasse over on that far side, battling away for the ball, does well, finds Kim Little. Amber says, who went off for Laura? Emily Fox, it was. Just a like-for-like swap. Malika says, so 3 more goals. Yeah, 3 more goals would be nice. But let's see if we get one more now. We are coming forward. It is Laura Wainwright. She's going to try a shot. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, that would have been a great moment, wouldn't it? Meadow Park would have erupted there if she'd managed to score Laura Wainwrighter, but the shot was blocked. And in the end, Bristol City have managed to scramble it away. They're coming forward again now over on that far side. Arsenal, Chloe Lacasse cuts in field. She's had a big impact since coming on. Leslie Russo's on that hat-trick, of course. Finds Katie McCabe on this near side. Can she get the cross in? Finds Laura Wainwright. So drills it across the 6th minute there. Oh, it's come back out. Shot comes in from Vicky Palova, but she's put it wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. But another great piece of attacking play from Arsenal. We've seen a lot of that, haven't we, in this game today, unsurprisingly, really. But Vicky looked, put it in that bottom corner, just couldn't quite direct it. That's the only thing with Vicky Palova, you have to say her finishing isn't necessarily the greatest. Although she did score a very good goal against Aston Villa, didn't she, in the last game, the last WSL game. Really good play there, that particular game. But anyway, Bristol City are coming forward looking for consolation. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there. And Steph Catley can step in and win that ball back for Arsenal. We're into the last 5 minutes of normal time. And let's see if we can add another goal or 2 to our total today. Although I did predict 5-0, so I'll be quite happy if it finished 5-0. But now I want Stina to score because she hasn't scored yet. And she generally scores, doesn't she? She gets a lot of late goals, Stina, because she keeps going. You know, she's got the ball now on this near side. She's not going to score from this particular angle. And she's played it into Katie McCabe. This is good play from Arsenal, but Laura there couldn't quite link up with Stina. Those two, of course, joined the club at the same time, didn't they? That January transfer window in 2022. And anyway, Arsenal going to make another change now. Katie Reid's going to come on and be her first team appearance, won't it, Katie Reid, if she comes on, the young defender. And she is about to come on to make her Arsenal competitive debut. And this is a big moment for her with 4 minutes to play. Wearing number 62, Katie Reid is going to be coming on. Not sure who's going off yet. My guess is it might well be Leah Williamson. In fact, it is Leah Williamson that's going off. Great to see her back, a bit more like her old self. Yes, she wasn't put under any sort of pressure defensively, but one Arsenal graduate being replaced by another and it is Katie Reid coming on for her debut. She can't stop smiling, the young defender, and it's good to see her get some minutes on the pitch. And she's going to link up with Lotta Wooben-Moy in that defence for these final 3-4 minutes that remain, plus stoppage time. Big moment for her, great moment for her. And Lika says there, she deserves this. Indeed, she does. Yeah, it'd be nice to see her on the pitch. And Arsenal coming forward at the other end. Kim Little does a nice little turn there, finds Vicky Palova. Is she going to have a shot, or is she going to play out to that far side instead? Steph Catley finds Chloe Lacasse. Oh, Chloe Lacasse's ball wasn't great, but she's going to work hard to try and win it back, because that's what Chloe Lacasse does. But Bristol sitting there coming forward over on that far side. And Arsenal win the ball back, but not for long, actually, because, we do now, actually. We've won it back again in midfield. Katie McKay plays the ball through there on that far side. There's a chase on here for Chloe Lacasse. Can she get the ball in? Steener's inside the penalty area. Oh, that's a poor ball, actually. Again, it's a poor ball. Eskinder says, am I the only one hoping for a 6? No, we're all hoping for a 6, my friend. We're all hoping for a 6. And Lika says, you're not the only one. Indeed not. And Miss Pixel's debut is a debut. And look at that bit of defending. She did well there. It's just won the ball. Katie Reid there on her debut. Very, very keen to get involved very early on there. She did really well. And she's got the ball now inside the centre circle. Plays it to Laura Wainwright, who gets it back again. Nice touch into midfield. Nice little bit of play there from the youngster. Anyway, suddenly now Bristol City have picked up the ball. And this has gone out of play, hasn't it? It's well done, actually. Regis says this will be our biggest win of the WSL season. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. We have won 6-0, of course, in the Continental Cup against Reading. But yeah, this will be our biggest win in the WSL. We've struggled for goals in the league, haven't we? That's been our problem. And had we, games that we've dominated or we've lost because we couldn't score. And today they've all gone in, but it's still, we've still missed a lot of chances today, haven't we? And next season, that's the one thing we've got to put right. I think we've played well in most games. We just have lacked that cutting edge in front of goal. We just lacked that clinicalness that you need, and that's what's cost us 2 or 3 defeats that we wouldn't have otherwise suffered. And that's something we have to put right for next season. We have to, because if we're going to win the league, we're going to have to win all them games anyway. Steener's now in. The flag stayed down. Steener, is he going to get a goal? Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Steener in the last minute. She scores a lot of late goals, doesn't she, Steener? But she wasn't able to put that one away. And big chance there. A lovely ball it was. She wasn't offside either, Steener. She was onside, and she ran towards the goal. Maybe needed to go across the keeper rather than, it was a little bit too straight, wasn't it? But anyway, that's the first real big opportunity Steener's had for a while, actually. She's worked hard up there. Regis says they struggled for goals, but more importantly, losing games which we should easily avoid. Exactly, that's been the reason, hasn't it? Because we haven't scored the goals when we've had the chances in all of those games. Apart from the Chelsea game when we were really poor, all the other games that we've lost, we should have won, absolutely. West Ham, we were 1-0 up. Tottenham, we had so many chances, couldn't score. Liverpool, the same earlier in the season. We had so many opportunities, couldn't score. And that's cost us 3 defeats, 9 points. Look, we'd be now an extra 9 points. We wouldn't be far away from in the league, would we? So, that's how crucial it is. Anyway, it's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time. Are we going to get another goal? Or will my prediction be right for a change? I don't know if I get my predictions right, do I? But I think that I might be getting it right today, which is nice. Anyway, Katie Reid now in possession, just plays a simple ball. That's what she's done. She's just got the ball and trying to play it simple since she's come on. One good bit of defending as well. RA says like and sub. Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully you'll enjoy the channel going forward as well. If you haven't liked it, give us a like. I did the men's game earlier as well, so I've had a busy day. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you've been in either this one or the men's game or both, if you was at both, then well done to you as well, because it's been a struggle today, hasn't it? It's been a long day for us, or a long afternoon and evening, and it is now dark finally, and it's dark here as well. And it's 8:30, well, 25 to 9 actually. And we're into the last 3 minutes of stoppage time. Arsenal have won this game. It's been an entertaining game, hasn't it? A nice, entertaining, attacking game of football. Could have scored a few more goals. Still might get one more. Vicky Palova now picks the ball up in midfield. Just plays it off there to Chloe Lacasse, who's done well. touches it off to Katie McCabe. Regis says, I was to a certain extent even sure that this WSL was ours when we signed Leslie for free. But anyways, well, I think next season, I think this season the problem is because of the injuries, Beth, Viv and Leah haven't been at their best. They've not played all the games. And when they have played, they've not quite been at their very best, have they? And I think that was one of the reasons. Plus, new players coming in take a little bit of time. We've had a little transition in the sort of the way that we've played and all that kind of stuff. So I do feel as though, it's going to be better next season. We're going to sign some more players as well. And yeah, I think next season is going to be our year. Chelsea are going to be in transition as well, obviously, with a new manager. And they're just showing Leslie's 2 goals there. Brilliant goals, weren't they, from Leslie today? 2 fantastic goals. And that has been the... Oh, look at that. Katie Reid just left one of their players on the deck. And I think Kim Little's going to get player of the match again, as she tends to do quite often in the games that's on Sky. Because Sky love Kim Little. Everyone loves Kim Little, let's be honest. We've got a minute and a half to play of stoppage time. It is Arsenal 5, Bristol City 0. It's been a great game. It's been an entertaining game. And we have got the 3 points, 5 goals, clean sheet. What more do you want? Let's face it, on a Sunday evening. And I'm sure Andreas had a great time watching this game, as we did speak to him, of course, at half time, didn't we? And we'll look forward to watching his vlog as well, I'm sure. So we shall see. Laker says good good game for the goals. Yeah, it's been a good game, yeah. Comfortable game. Bristol City obviously are struggling for a reason. But we've played well with Jonas up in the stands. Should we maybe keep him up there a bit longer? What do you reckon? Should we keep him up there next week at Leicester game? Should we make sure he stays up there because we won 5-0 when he wasn't on the touchline? Maybe that's what we need to do. Keep him up there. Anyway, he says, night way off to bed. See you later. Thank you for watching. See you next time, hopefully. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again for one more attack. Maybe we're into the final few seconds of full time. Laker says, good idea. Keep me in the stands. Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we should keep him up there. I do like Jonas. I don't mean it, Jonas, honestly. Anyway, Kim has won the Player of the Match award. We've had a great game, which has been a few candidates today. Obviously, Russo was up there. Beth Mead was up there. 2 goals each for them 2. It was an own goal. The other one, that was a deflection off Ella Powell from Steph Catley's cross. And we have played the 4 minutes of stoppage time. And there goes the full-time whistle. And Arsenal have won 5-0 against Bristol City. It was a comfortable win for Arsenal, a good performance. Some good goals, especially those 2 in the second half from Les were really good goals. Beth, 2 easy goals in the first half, found space, tapped it in. And the other goal was, of course, an own goal as well. Steph Catley's cross deflected in. Great to see Laura Wainwright back. Good to see Katie Reid get. What's there not to love about this game, by the way? Everything great about it happened, really. It's just a Steiner goal that we were lacking, but we had 2 from Leslie, so that's fine. Bristol City obviously have got their own battles to fight between now and the end of the season if they're going to keep themselves in the WSL. They kept trying today. They kept working, but it's just obviously they lack the quality, don't they, to be able to compete with a side like Arsenal. And we've won the game pretty comfortably. We'll take that and move on. And there's some great moments there with Leslie and Lotta and Laura as well. Terry says, plus half the team had only played a couple of games together at the start of the season, looking to see how we perform next year now. They know each other. But exactly, I think next season's a big season now. There's no more excuses, is there? And it's good to see Amanda there as well out on the pitch, of course. Amanda, who is missing due to being pregnant, of course. Not that you see that very often. Viv's out on the pitch as well. I haven't seen Frida, actually. I'm sure Frida was there before, wasn't she? Someone said. I didn't see her. Be good. It's good to see. It'd be good to see Frida there, won't it, out on the pitch, celebrating this great Arsenal victory. Katie Reid can't stop smiling, can she? What a great moment it is, by the way, to see a player like that come through your academy system, to get her debut in the team, and she's very happy. And of course, Laura as well is getting a lot of hugs from everybody. for her role that she's played today, coming off the bench and coming back from a big injury. Aegon says, I'd love to see a player like Hasegawa at Arsenal next season, but obviously that's very far from possible. Her intelligence and movement with and without the ball is unmatched. Yeah, no, I agree. She's a great player, but I think Vicky Palova's filling that role for us pretty well as well. Roger says they're a great win, clean sheet, 3 points. Moved on after the men's game, waiting for the highlight soon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're now 3 points behind Chelsea, who do have a game in hand, but they might lose it because they've lost the plot lately, haven't they? And we have gone well. So a lovely win for Arsenal today, 5-0 against Bristol City. Is it going to be enough to win us the league? No, probably not, but we'll enjoy it anyway. And it's important how we finish the season well. At least get that 3rd place wrapped up. In fact, let's get 2nd place wrapped up. Let's catch Chelsea. You know, Man City will probably win the league. Fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Make a change from Chelsea, won't it? And if it means that Emma ends up with nothing, that is justice. That is proper justice for you, isn't it? So yes, really good stuff. So yeah, I also got the job done today as expected. And I got my score prediction right as well. I said 5-0 and I was right for once. It's always nice. It's nice sometimes to be right, isn't it? So that feels good, and it's just nice to win the game and win it so comfortably. But yeah, Bristol City, they are probably going to go down. Let's be honest, they clearly aren't quite up to it, are they? Ms. Pinkstar says Kyra was on the pitch. Yeah, she was on the pitch. Yeah, she must have been an injury. Terry says, to be fair, Mary Earps looks good today, so don't mind her joining again after today. Yeah, I still think I would rather see Daphne Van Domselaar personally. That would be my choice. But anyway, I don't make those decisions, do I? Greg says, great win. Great chat. What a way to finish the week. Exactly, yeah. It's always better when the women go last because you know they're likely going to cheer you up. You know pretty much they are going to do that. So it'd be worse if it was the other way around, wouldn't it? And we'd seen a brilliant Arsenal women win and then we'd have to watch the men go through what they went through earlier on. So yeah, it's nice to be this way around. It won't spoil the weekend now, will it? Miss Pigsock says, thanks for it. See you next time. Thank you again for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again on the next game. Next Sunday, of course, is the next game, isn't it? For the women. So coming up on the channel then is, well, it's a busy week, isn't it? Wednesday, Champions League. Bayern Munich, 2nd leg, 2-2. We go into that game. Can we do it? We'll have to see. Big game for the Arsenal men, of course. We'll be here for that one. 8 o'clock kickoff. We'll be here at 7:45, of course, for all of that. Then, of course, Friday, we'll be back for the Arsenal Women's Show. It'll be a proper show this week. Well, I'll say a proper show. We'll have Andreas and Amar with us. We're looking back on this great victory. We'll be looking ahead, of course, to Leicester at the Emirates next weekend. Another game where we should win, but you can never take anything for granted. So that'll be at 7:45 on Friday. Actually, no, we'll do it at 7:30 this Friday. I'm off work, so we can do it. So that'll be good on Friday. And then, of course, next weekend, we have got more action for you. When's the men's game next weekend again? Saturday evening, isn't it? 7:30, Arsenal against Wolves. So we'll bring you live coverage of that one as well on Saturday. And of course, Sunday from the Emirates, Arsenal versus Leicester women. So yes, please join us for that. What a busy week, actually. Three games, a women's show. What more do you want? Come on, I'm spoiling you guys, aren't I? So give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, busy week. Which I'm looking forward to. And there'll be some stuff on the other channel as well, because hopefully I can get the drone up this week if it stops being so bloody windy. So we'll do some more of that stuff. I've got a few football journeys that I need to do as well that I haven't done for a while due to it being winter, really. But anyway, the weather's better now. So hopefully I can get out this week and get some of that done. And yeah, what an entertaining game that was. So thank you to the Arsenal women for brightening up our weekend, making things end on a good note. So yeah, it finished Arsenal 5, Bristol City 0. Beth Mead with 2 in the first half, an own goal from Ella Powell from Steph Catley's cross, and then in the second half, 2 beautiful goals from Alessia Russo. A load of other chances missed. We could have scored 7 or 8, let's be honest, but we'll take 5. Brilliant stuff. We'll take the 5-0 and we'll move on to next week and look forward to another good game, hopefully our last game of the season at the Emirates, of course, where hopefully we can get another 3 points. Greg says, hopefully another sellout next week. I don't think it will be. I think if we get 40,000 next week, I think we've done well, to be honest. When you think that the league's probably gone, the Continental Cup final's gone, it's like nothing much to play for. We're probably going to get third. So I don't expect to sell out next week, but 40,000 would be great. Let's hope for that, shall we? But we'll see what happens. If it sells out, even better. Be fantastic, won't it? Another sellout, but I'd expect about 40,000 maybe. And that will do. 40,000 will do for me. So there we go then. It's been a busy day. Been a busy day for me. We've gone through it all, haven't we? The Arsenal men really put us through it earlier with a performance that was nowhere near good enough. But the women cheered us up as always. They've managed to win. So thank you for joining me today. If you've stayed with me for both games, I know Terry was here for the men's game as well. So well done to Terry as well for staying with us. And if you've just joined us for this one, well, thank you very much for your company. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. I say we'll be back on Wednesday. Champions League quarter-final. Will Arsenal's season be over? Or will we manage to salvage something and stay in the Champions League maybe? Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be a year in that competition instead. I'm not overly confident, but who knows? Well, we're still in it with a chance. Let's do it on Wednesday. So join me for that, 7:45. It's going to be good. And, of course, the Arsenal Women's Show Friday evening, 7:30. We will be looking back on all the great stuff that we've seen today and looking ahead as well. Terry says, thank you, Richard, for the great entertainment. Couldn't have been easy after the men's game. Well done, chaps. Still need to hit that like button before you go. You hit the like button before you go. Let's try and get it to, I don't know, whether we're on 500. I don't know. Roger says, thanks, Rich, Terry, and all till next time. Yeah, we will see you Wednesday, my friend, I'm sure. So, yeah, it's going to be another big week for Arsenal, isn't it? The men may have blown the title, we'll see, but Champions League's still there. The women have probably blown the title already, but we're going to try and get that third spot, try and get that second spot. And let's see how we do. Greg says, thanks, Rich, Terry, and the rest of the chat. Great show. Time for tea. Indeed, it is. Time for a cup of tea for me. Absolutely. I need a cup of tea after all of that. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. DMD says, well done, Arsenal ladies, indeed. Terry says, night, Gregory Janice, all in the chat. Come on, you Gooner girls. Indeed. Let's enjoy a 5-0. We had 12 shots on target, 32 shots in total. Wow. 73% possession. As dominant a game as you could wish to see, really. Bristol City had 4 shots on goal, 1 on target. Body Dude says, thanks from Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota, fantastic. Great to have you with us. Hopefully we'll see you again on the next one. Don't forget, I say like and subscribe. That would be great before we go. But yeah, we get people from all over the world on this channel, on this show. So thank you guys, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you enjoy the show. You enjoy what we do. Let's hope so. Anyway, Kim, actually, let's just listen to Kim Little, shall we, before we go?
Quite early on, and we dominated the ball. I think the first half we did a little transitional at times, but overall our quality was really good, which meant we dominated throughout. And I think we could have scored more goals, but I think we can be pleased with the performance. Yeah, 5 goals could have been more, but out of all of those, what was your favourite? Oh God, I can't even think that. Maybe less is finish. Yeah. Her first or second? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember the first, so over the second. Yeah, obviously great to get 5 goals on the score sheet and to keep a clean sheet. And great finish from West. And Beth, and I didn't score another one. Was there another 2 and 2? I can't remember, but yeah. we're all strictly driven. You have Caitlin Ford as well with such a brilliant performance in the first half. Beth Mead. Just wondering from out there, when you've got players like that and you're looking around you, you've got so much talent that you can choose from. It must just feel like this is elevating you for the end of the season and that final run in. Yeah, definitely. I think this year we've had probably the strongest depth we've had in the squad as long as I've been here. And I think you can see that in our performances starting the game, and then when we bring on the substitution, whatever game it is, they come on and continue to make sure we dominate the game, and the same at the end of the game. And yeah, that's credit to all the players who put all the work in, regardless of whether they're starting or not. It's saying a lot about the team. Not having Jonas on the sidelines, did you really notice that, and what was happening behind the scenes? I personally don't notice it because I'm quite central on the pitch. I didn't notice Asa either, so that's an assistant coach. But yeah, it was all smooth, obviously, with that change. He was there in the changing rooms, and then as our assistant, to control when needed, but I think overall we controlled it on the pitch from the players, and yeah, I think that's what all we needed tonight. A couple of really nice moments in the second half. Laura Weinreuter coming back. Now, you'll know her recovery and how long it's taken. It's been about a year. So what's it been like seeing her come back to full fitness? Yeah, you know, it's so pleased for Laura. I'm so proud of her. She's had a long journey going through her ACL recovery. It's finally got back on the pitch for us tonight, which is just incredible. So yeah, really incredibly proud of her. And yeah, also Katie Reid, one of our young players, making her debut, which yeah, it's just pleasing. She's been training with us and she's came back on loan from Watford, and yeah, it's good to get into a place where we can give all those opportunities to those people. Yeah, she had such a smile on her face, Katie Reid, as she came on. What is her potential, do you think? Yeah, she's got great potential. She's been on loan and then came back to us because of our injuries and Amanda being pregnant. So yeah, she's got great potential. She's got really good attributes, great height as well. And she actually goes redder than me when she gets embarrassed. So I'm pleased with that. Just to clear it for you on that fifth, it was an own goal because Cat Lee, it was the deflected. Try, I can remember it. Yeah. There we go. So you're forgiven. Thank you very much. Thank you.
She couldn't remember it. She couldn't remember who scored the goals. We'll have that problem sometimes, Kim. Don't worry. But you know, it was a nice interview, that, wasn't it, from Captain Kimmy, of course, and great performance from her again, as it usually is. I mean, we almost just take it for granted, don't we, that we know Kimmy's going to put in performances like that. We don't really sort of think, oh, you know, it's just another Kim performance, isn't it? We don't. You know, we shouldn't maybe take it for granted in the way that we do. It's just the way it's been, isn't it? So, but yeah, great interview as well. And yeah, she's right. It's great to see Laura back. Great to see Katie get her debut. Looking to see more from her going forward as well. And yeah, will she become the new Leah Williamson? Who knows? Terry says, what a woman, Kim Little is a legend. Oh, she's fantastic, isn't she? Such a role model as well for women's football. Fantastic player. And I'm sure there's going to be some more great things to come from this team going forward with Kim in it. Terry says, Richard, it's been emotional. Have a great week off. No, thank you, my friend. I'm looking forward to having some time off work. First time we've had off really since I started my new job at the start of the year. It's been a long slog, obviously, learning a new role and settling in and all that kind of stuff. And finally getting a week off's nice. So yeah, looking forward to it. Just so we're not going anywhere. We're just going to be chilling, having a few little trips here and there, catching up on a few jobs really that I've not been able to do, you know, in terms of around the house and stuff. So looking forward to it actually, which is says a lot really, doesn't it? But anyway, hopefully I can get the drone up and do some other stuff and all. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll say if you stayed with us for the men as well, well done. And if you just watched the women, that's fine as well, because that was much more fun, wasn't it? Let's be honest, as it generally is. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you Wednesday for the Champions League. And of course, the next women's action will be Friday when I'm here for the Arsenal women's show, 7:30 on Friday evening. So join me for that. It's going to be good. And of course, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll have a good week off while you're at work, and I'll think of you working while I'm chilling at home, cutting the grass and stuff. So anyway, have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Come on, you guys. Well done, the Arsenal women. 5-0. We'll take that, won't we? Welcome back, Laura. Welcome to the team, Katie Reid. And yeah, brilliant stuff. Arsenal 5, Bristol City 0. I'll see you Wednesday, guys.